Every person wants change, but most people wait too long to begin. They believe transformation takes years of struggle, endless motivation, or some perfect moment that never arrives. But real change starts much faster than people think. Sometimes all it takes is one focused week, 7 days of discipline, 7 days of clear decisions, 7 days of refusing to stay the same. You do not need to become a different human being overnight. You simply need to remove the habits, thoughts, and routines that have been keeping you stuck. The strongest version of yourself already exists inside you. The problem is that distractions, excuses, fear, and comfort have been covering it up for too long. This is your reset week. For the next 7 days, you are going to think differently, move differently, and live differently. You are going to build momentum instead of waiting for motivation. You are going to stop negotiating with laziness and start acting with intention. And by the end of this week, you will feel like a completely different person. The first step is to protect your mornings. Most people lose their day within the first few minutes after waking up. They open social media, scroll through random content, and fill their minds with noise before their feet even touch the floor. Then they wonder why they feel tired, distracted, and unmotivated. Your morning should belong to you. Wake up and take control immediately. Drink water. Stretch your body. Breathe deeply. Sit in silence for a moment and remind yourself what you are working toward. Write down your goals for the day instead of wandering through the morning without direction. The way you begin your day shapes your energy for the next 24 hours. If you start with focus, you create momentum. If you start with distraction, you create weakness. Winning the morning is not about perfection. It is about intention. The second step is removing one habit that is draining your potential. You do not need to fix everything at once. Trying to change your entire life in one day usually leads to failure. But removing one destructive habit can completely shift your mindset. Think about the behavior that wastes your time the most. Maybe it is procrastination. Maybe it is endless scrolling. Maybe it is staying up too late, overeating junk food, or constantly doubting yourself. Pick one habit and make a decision. Not tomorrow, not next month, today. Every bad habit steals energy from your future. Every time you repeat it, you strengthen the old version of yourself. But when you break that cycle even once, you prove that you are stronger than your impulses. That is how confidence is built. Not by talking about change, but by acting on it. The third step is to move your body every single day. Your body affects your mindset more than you realize. When you sit around all day feeling sluggish, your thoughts become sluggish too. Your posture changes your emotions. Your energy changes your focus. Movement creates momentum. You do not need expensive equipment or a perfect workout plan. Go for a walk. Do push-ups. Stretch. Run. Dance. Train your body in any way that makes you feel alive. The goal is not just physical fitness. The goal is mental strength. Every workout teaches discipline. Every drop of sweat reminds you that growth requires effort. Every moment you keep going while tired builds resilience. Strong movement creates strong energy. And people notice energy before they notice anything else. The fourth step is protecting your mind from useless noise. Most people consume garbage all day long without realizing how deeply it affects them. Negative content, endless gossip, constant comparison, and toxic opinions slowly poison focus and confidence. Your mind becomes whatever you feed it. For 1 week, be intentional about what you consume. Stop filling your brain with distractions that add no value to your life. Replace meaningless scrolling with learning. Replace negativity with inspiration. Replace chaos with clarity. Listen to podcasts that challenge you. Read books that sharpen your thinking. Watch content that pushes you toward action instead of comfort. And pay attention to the people around you too. Some people inspire growth. Others drain your energy. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It is necessary. The fifth step is planning your days with purpose. A person without a plan usually ends up controlled by distractions. Days disappear quickly when there is no structure. Hours get wasted on things that do not matter. Successful people do not simply hope for productive days. They design them. Every night before sleeping, prepare for tomorrow. Write down your priorities. Decide what tasks matter most. Plan your morning. Know exactly what needs to get done. This creates clarity. When you wake up with a plan, you waste less energy making decisions. You become more focused, more efficient, and more disciplined. A clear direction eliminates confusion, and clarity creates power. The sixth step is choosing discomfort on purpose. Most people spend their entire lives avoiding difficult things. They avoid challenges, difficult conversations, hard work, and uncomfortable situations. But comfort is the enemy of growth. Every time you avoid discomfort, you weaken your confidence. Growth happens when you challenge yourself. Wake up earlier than usual. Finish the task you have been avoiding. Speak up even when you feel nervous. Push yourself during workouts. Do the difficult thing first instead of delaying it. Discomfort is training. Every hard decision strengthens your character. Every moment you push past resistance builds mental toughness. Eventually, difficult things stop feeling impossible. They become normal. And that is when transformation begins. The seventh step is changing the way you speak to yourself. Words carry power. The way you talk about yourself affects your identity more than you realize. If you constantly say things like, "I can't do this," or "I always fail," your mind starts believing those statements. Your language shapes your reality. Start speaking with confidence and certainty. Instead of saying, "I'm trying," say, "I'm improving." Instead of saying, "I hope things change," say, "I am creating change." This is not fake positivity. It is mental conditioning. You are teaching your mind to focus on growth instead of fear. The stronger your inner dialogue becomes, the stronger your actions become. The eighth step is presenting yourself with intention. The way you dress and carry yourself affects your mindset. You do not need expensive clothes to look confident. You simply need self-respect. When you take care of your appearance, you send a message to yourself that your life matters. Stand tall. Stay clean. Dress with purpose. Your appearance influences your energy, and your energy influences how you interact with the world. Confidence is often built through small actions, repeated consistently. The ninth step is building a 7-day streak of discipline. Discipline is the foundation of transformation. Motivation comes and goes, but discipline keeps you moving even when you do not feel like it. The goal this week is simple. Keep promises to yourself. If you say you will wake up early, do it. If you say you will exercise, do it. If you say you will avoid distractions, do it. Every promise you keep strengthens self-trust. And self-trust creates confidence. 1 disciplined day becomes 2. 2 become 5. 5 become habits. That is how your identity changes. Not through giant dramatic moments, but through consistent actions repeated daily. The final step is ending each day with intention. Most people end their nights carelessly. They stay on their phones for hours, overload their minds with distractions, and go to sleep feeling mentally exhausted. Your nights should prepare you for success. Before sleeping, take a few minutes to reflect. Ask yourself, what went well today? Think about what you can improve tomorrow. Write down your goals. Prepare your clothes. Organize your next day. Then allow your mind to rest peacefully. A strong night routine creates stronger morning, and strong mornings create stronger lives. Remember this. You do not need an entirely new life to become better. You need new habits, new standards, and a new mindset. 1 focused week can change your momentum completely. 7 days of discipline can rebuild confidence. 7 days of intentional action can wake up the version of yourself that has been hidden for too long. The important thing is not perfection. The important thing is commitment. Keep going even when it feels difficult. Keep showing up even when nobody notices. Keep building yourself 1 decision at a time. Because real transformation does not happen all at once. It happens daily. And one day you will look back and realize you are no longer the same person you used to be. That old version of you was only the beginning. The stronger version is finally arriving.